Peter, happier with that tonight?
Happy with the 3 points, but I think I have said previously that we would take not playing really well and getting 3 points. Although it feels like that now that we didn't play well. When I look back, I think it's just the last 10 minutes that we don't manage when they get the man sent off and go down to the 9 men. We just don't manage it very well, and it becomes just a bit hairy scary at the end because we want to go and score more goals. But when we look at it overall, the chances that we created, the goal that we scored from Pharrell Willis was outstanding, and a celebration which hopefully the fans get to see. We've had a penalty, we hit the post on the penalty, we don't score, which could have seen the game off. We've had opportunities to score ourselves, and our keepers pulled off some great saves, so it could have been a lot more comfortable, but we've won the game. I think Montrose we had one save for Ross Stewart in the first half, really makes an excellent save, but apart from that he hasn't really been troubled, and that's got to go down to the defence, who were absolutely outstanding today, because Montrose just pile a lot of long balls into the box, and our centre backs and defenders stood up to it brilliant. So there's plenty of positives, but it's tainted by that last 10 minutes. So unfortunately the fans will probably go away with that last 10 minutes thinking we haven't played great, but when you look at the overall picture, we've done really well. Won a game 1-0, clean sheet, had chances, had a penalty that we've missed, we should have scored. So plenty of positives.
They did seem to struggle when they went tonight. Queen seemed to struggle when they went to 9 men, when Montrose went to 9.
I think it was the fact that we just, because we had opportunity to score, but it was we were trying to score too quick, too early, but because Montrose then, they were down to 9 men, they committed 4 or 5 men forward, trying to pile everybody forward, and then because when we won the ball and we go to attack, we tried to attack really quick and lost the ball. Now we need to be better to keep that ball in the midfield area to try and suck those 4 or 5 men back in, so as it doesn't put pressure on us on the other side of it, and then try and create chances. But we didn't do that. I think earlier on the season we played against East Kilbride in the Cup, and the same thing happened. They went down to 10 men and the game was to and fro all the time. We didn't manage it very well, but we then had played Dumbarton here, and they had a man sent off, and we just absolutely killed the game off by passing it and moving it, and we won the game, and everybody remembers it that way. But then we come to today, and it was just a bit of nerviness, I think. So we just need to be better, a little bit more confidence. Maybe it's because of the 3 losses and people are getting a bit tetchy, and the fans are getting a bit tetchy, but we need to stick together and make sure we come out the other side and we get our win, and then hopefully we'll get another one and another one. But it's going to be up and down all season, so make sure we all stick together.
After the wee run that you've been on with the 3 losses, it was important to get back to winning ways, and the important thing is 3 points. Absolutely
3 points today. We look back at last week against Annan. We've created a lot of chances, we've conceded from a set piece. We should have took more out of that game. So the wee run, because we haven't picked up points today, we did, but we're still playing well. We're creating chances. We just need that confidence, as I've said, and I'll keep saying it, over that belief and that confidence. But that comes with winning games and dominating games, and we've dominated the majority of that apart from the last 10 minutes.
Pharrell coming in and getting his chance, he's had to be patient, but give you food for thought today?
Absolutely. I think the way we started the game was excellent. He provided good link-up play as well with him and Brennan Dickinson and Kai Kennedy, with Reece Lyon, the midfielder. So it looked really dynamic, really good. And then Pharrell gets his goal, and his celebration was absolutely outstanding, as I said, and we'll see that again, hopefully. And hopefully we see it next week against Alloa if he's playing. But he's done enough to play, depending on how he goes in training this week. But it's took a bit of time for Pharrell to settle in up here, because it's his first loan. He's moved up away from home. Jack Hannah's a different animal to Pharrell, so delighted for him today that he's trained really well all week, and he's took his opportunity today and scored a great goal. So now we're going to ask for more from him.
I'll obviously give him the confidence. He has been patient, and he's come on and given that performance and scored, so he'll take the confidence from that.
He will, but I think because he hasn't played that many games, I think he died off. We were sort of losing him because he was knackered. He working so hard for the team, we had to take him off, and we've done that with the likes of Brennan Dickinson when he's come back in. We took him off last week because I think he was fading and he risk injury, so we're fortunate enough to be able to manage Brennan, Pharrell today, and hopefully we've got no injuries coming into next week, albeit Reece Lyon had to come off with a rolled ankle, so we'll see how he is when he gets assessed. Hopefully he'll be okay for next week, but he could be out for a couple of weeks. So we'll wait and see.
Farrell coming in for Leighton. Leighton's come on, under a lot of criticism as well, but confidence in football is a big thing.
It is. I wasn't aware that Leighton's come under a lot of criticism because Leighton's done a brilliant job for the team. What we're asking to do, we need a focal point up at the top of the park to get us up the pitch, and he does that really well and he works hard for the team. The only thing is he hasn't scored goals, so I think confidence is a great thing. We just mentioned about Farrell. He'll gain confidence from scoring a goal. I think Leighton, when he came on, he was desperate to score a goal and show what he could do, and maybe that's the other side of it where we're saying, Farrell, you don't have to go on and do that for us. You just need to manage the game and keep the ball just to get us up the park. But I can understand the strikers desperate to score goals. Same with Brennan, breaking through near the end, and the keeper comes out and makes a good block. Brennan was nearly in; he could finish it off. So, yeah, confidence is massive in football, but I think Leighton doesn't deserve criticism if he's getting criticism, because the team's still doing really well. We could just be doing a lot better. If Leighton scores a hat-trick every week, everybody's happy and he's more confident, so we'll look forward to that.
Obviously, you've mentioned already the clean sheet. That was important as well to halt the run that they had with losing the goals. Yeah,
and Montrose really put you under pressure. No matter what, they never give up. The Stuart Petrie's got them well organised. They fight and scrap for everything. They've got a group that's been together for a few years. So they just put balls into the box, and we defended it brilliantly today. The defenders were immense, but we're going to need that, and you're going to need your keeper making saves as well. And Ross Stewart did that in the first half with the one save. I don't think he had many other saves to make in the game, but we're going to have to do that. That's got to be the platform for us, week in and week out. Yes, you're aiming for clean sheets, but we just got to defend our box. Not just the defenders, the midfielders and strikers coming back to help out. And yeah, we're all working in the right direction.
Facing a team that scored 5 today next week, so it's going to have to be another solid defensive performance.
It is, but I can say that every week. You're going to have to be good defensively, try and control the midfield, win your battles, and then score goals up top. So that's what we'll be working on this week. But Alaba started the season very well, but it just goes to show you, look at the likes of Arbroath and Cove, who started the season not great, but get a couple of wins together and they're up the table. So hopefully that's the start of us getting wins and results. So we'll see where it takes us next week.